Good evening all. Today's my topic is the analysis of the tragedy of Tess. The death of the Urban is the greatest, one of the greatest work by Thomas Hardy, and it is the great tragedy of the main protagonist, that is Tess. And everything has happening due to its causes, and same thing will happen in the novel, that Tess tragedy is not an accidental. It is caused by the cruel society, her poor family, her own nature, and the main reason for the tragedy is the patriarchal society during that Victorian time. And here I am analyzing the various factors of stress tragedy in her life. Various factors are responsible for stress tragedy, like first is the objective factor responsible for stress tragedy. Here Thomas Hardy when the novel ends with the heroine's death, and the writer emphasis on more inevitable of the death of the heroine, and the writer gives more information of his character, that fortune and unfortune are all depicted with the view of unseen and potential truth, that all the characters, fortune and unfortune are predestined. That the happening with the Tess, that his unfortune or tragedy is predestined before the novel by the author. And here in the novel, Tess' life is linked with the world around her, and her pain. Her pain is described in different ways by the author, that the bourgeois society in that time, Victorian society, plays very vital role for the miserable death of the Tess. And second one is the two men in her life, the two male characters, that is Alex and Angel, plays very vital role to rule Tess' life, and they both stands as a figure of Victorian society followed around the Tess' life. And the first is Alex. Alex stands for. Alex is the representative of the bourgeois society. Bourgeois society is of the authority, power, and and he is represented as the capitalist member of his time. And through the power and power in his hand. He takes advantages of Tess' family, and he always forces Tess to do whatever she doesn't willing to do. And he also raped and cheated Tess and ruined her life. And the second male figure is the Angel. Angel is the representative of the moral traditional concept of the time. That he is represented as the moral concept of the time. But first he considered Tess as a fresh and virginal daughter of the nation. But while he came to know about the history of the Tess' life, that what is happening in her life, in her past life, then he changed his view towards the Tess. Then he says that forgiveness is not applied to the case. First you were one person, and now you are another. Here it shows that the representation of the deep-rootedness of the mindset of the people is still there, and the people of the society is considered women as the society's status value. And through the both male character ruins the protagonist's life, that first Alec makes her depressed, but Tess tries to recover from that. But then Angel's rejection is like a loss to the protagonist, and he is completely shattered. The third is the decline of her family. Here we can say that her family is also responsible for a tragedy, because her family is very poor, and her father was the vendor, and her mother was vulgar wash worker, and she has a younger brother and sister, and takes care of her needs. She tries her level best to earn money for her family's demand, and both her parents send Tess to work as the aristocrat family, and there he was seduced by the Alex. So we can say that family is also responsible for Tess' tragedy. The fourth is the heroine's weak character, her pride and submission. The representation of heroine's character in the novel is also, we can say that she is so simple and innocent that everyone attracts towards her, and her innocence and simplicity could not prevent her to ruin her life on the circumstances of the bourgeois society, and he was victimized by that cruel society during the Victorian time. And the last is unequal legal system. Here we found that in that Victorian time, when the novel was written, the Tess is living in the Victorian society, where the capitalist law is favored by the capitalist people, and Alex is the representation of the capitalist of people who has no fear of doing any wrong or evil, because the favor of capitalist law in favor of him, and that's why for that unequal legal system, he has suffered silently a lot in that system, and all the factors are responsible for their Tess tragedy. And to conclude my topic, I wanted to say that Thomas Hardy wins great reputation in this novel, portrays the poor country girls ruined by bourgeois society. So they fight again and again. She loses everything at last. She loses her family, her beloved, and even her own life. Thank you.